No hat, JakeOfALL.
Nope.
No hat. No hat.
Okay.
Hey.
We're back.
That's right. We're doing
It's Milwaukee Monday. It's stuff for Milwaukee Tools on a Monday.
There you go.
Monday.
Well, this one technically isn't a Milwaukee tool. You can use the Milwaukee battery with it.
It's for a Milwaukee tool. And
battery.
It's got one of the. It's for a Milwaukee. It's a tool. If you have Milwaukee batteries, you're gonna want this.
There you go. That's what I was saying.
Okay. All right. So PACKOUT Princess is setting us straight. All right. So let's unbox it.
Okay, go ahead. Show us what you got in
It's
there.
a heat gun.
Oh.
And it's not just a normal heat gun, because this heat gun right away has something that the Milwaukee one doesn't have. Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap? Hey, I can use that for packaging.
Oh. It's got a selection of nozzles. Okay, we'll get to that. I'll let you unbox those. But right away, you're going to watch this video because this one feature, which Milwaukee should have added.
Okay.
Trigger lock. Watch. Push the button. Squeeze the trigger. Let go.
Wow.
Stays
so
on.
You can keep it at that.
The Milwaukee one, trigger safety, squeeze like a, or you slide up a piece of Velcro. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how hot this gets, how much it weighs. We'll compare it to the Milwaukee. Okay. We've got two 6.0 batteries, both. I'm going to push the buttons. Look, you can see. Okay. No, you can't. There you go. Both the same charge. So let's go ahead. Let's turn on our scale.
I'm working on getting all these unpacked. There's a
All
lot
right.
of them.
The Milwaukee with the JakeOfALL Velcro latch. How much do we weigh? What is
1 pound. We'll
10
round
ounces.
it up to 11 ounces.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
It's just a baby.
I couldn't tell you this brand. Oh, and there is a high and low. Lovani, whatever. That works with the Milwaukee is, wow, 1 pound, 0.8 ounce. So it's almost.
It's almost 1 pound, 1 ounce. So it's almost.
It's 10 ounces lighter.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so here you can see them. Slightly different shade of red, but generally same form factor. This one has a hook. This one does not. This does not have 2 speeds. This has 2 speeds, a low and a high. We also got some fancy stuff, right? We've got a thermal camera. We've got an infrared, laser beams. You guys can see, woo, laser beams. Oh, does that work? Okay. All right, you got some stuff for us, or what are we saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, it's got a flat one.
Okay.
Right? Then it's got this one that has little holes so you can like direct the air which way to go, right?
Okay. Slim.
And then this one is for doing like tubing.
Yep. We should grab some heat insulation, heat shrink out of the drawers.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that.
And then you've got this one that's a wider nozzle.
Okay.
And then a smaller nozzle.
And then a smaller nozzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, I was reading the directions and look. So put this one on. And then look, so you can use your trigger lock mechanism, and then you can leave it like that, and you can run your tube through it. That's what the directions say. Look, see?
Okay. Good to know. All right, so should we see if it works?
Yes.
Right away, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze the safety, hold the trigger lock, see how hot. So one of the biggest gripes about the Milwaukee one.
That's hot. I can see it getting red.
Is how long it took to get hot. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what I think we should do. We're gonna let that cool down.
Okay.
We're gonna stop the video.
Okay.
Then we're gonna come back.
Okay.
And we are going to use 2 infrared guns, and we're gonna turn them on and see how quick one of them gets to a certain temperature, and we'll do that against each other.
Okay.
And we'll have some heat shrink tubing.
Okay.
Cool. All right, I'm in front of the camera, and
I'm gonna stand over here.
Princess is gonna. Okay. So let's use the competitive product that we're showing off, and we're gonna tell you the price at the end, and that's, besides the trigger lock, it's gonna make you go, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim right there on that little cone. Not there, not this cones, right? I'm gonna aim right there, and she's gonna squeeze the trigger. We're at 90 degrees, and we're gonna just, and it'll be fast forwarded.
Well, here, look, I can turn my stopwatch on.
Let's do a 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So for you, it's gonna seem like seconds, but for us, we're gonna do 1 minute each gun.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready? Oh, wait. How do I do this? There.
Okay, so the max that I saw 206. Now, I don't know if this is the best. So I've got the Klein thermal camera, and I'll also take a look at the heat shrink. We'll do like we're gonna do a head to head. So let's go ahead and do the Milwaukee one.
What's it say?
It doesn't say. It didn't work.
Oh. That's it?
150. We gave him 1 minute. Now, a better test, I think, is which one gets hotter first, not just what it can do in 1 minute. And here's how I'm thinking we're going to do the test. Is I went ahead and put 2 pieces of heat shrink tubing. We're going to trigger lock them, turn them on, set them at the same spacing, and then I'm going to hold this. Okay, so we're going to basically go like this, right? So we'll set the spacing right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the Milwaukee one, we have to use the Velcro because it doesn't have a trigger lock. It's super annoying, right? We'll set the Milwaukee up. We're going to let it sort of warm up.
Okay. You got to put them about...
Do I have it good?
Gotta be.
Okay. Now we're going to have the off-brand. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
You think that's good?
Yeah, that should be good.
All right, here you go. Little World. Look, it's like those TikTok channels where they like draw 2 things at the same time. All right, let's rotate.
This one, are the red and the blue the same thing?
Yep.
I don't know. I think the red one over there is getting tighter to the...
It's sort of hard to do without burning my hands.
I don't know, this one's wrapping now. That one's still working on it. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Okay.
You just squeezed it. All right, want to see how... Oh, yours, you can turn yours off faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the end, they both were about the same time.
Yeah, hold it.
Right?
Closer.
Go to the camera.
It was this way though. This one was the Milwaukee one. Right? And then this one was the off-brand.
Okay. So I bought this one. I actually bought mine secondhand. But tool only, it's $149, and mine and tool only did not include the accessories.
Okay.
This one, what was our price on that?
It was 62.
$62, and it included
Is that right?
all of the accessories, right?
Yep, 62.
Now, if we were to get close to the camera, so go ahead and take it close to the camera so they can see the 2 tips, but not too close to where we burn the camera.
Okay.
So the off-brand has a bigger orifice,
Yeah.
right? Which maybe that's why it heat shrunk. On average, they were the same, but at first, slower. Mm-hmm. But it had a trigger lock, and it was quicker to turn off and quicker to turn on.
Yeah.
It is $62, and it is $150.
Yeah.
Has a trigger lock. They both have lights. This has a low and a medium.
Low and a high.
Low and a high. It's true, because medium would be in between. And there was no in between. So it's, I mean, that's not $100, but what is that? Quick math. That's $90. $90 different.
Sure.
$150 and it's $60.
Yeah.
$90 difference. This includes tips. This has a safety lock. It's not bad. And it's the right color.
Right.
It's a little shade different. You're from far enough away. If you're in your tool truck and you pull this guy out, nobody's going to go, that's not a Milwaukee. Plus, it's going to use a Milwaukee battery. You've invested in the M18 platform. So it's a win.
It is.
It's about the same speed. Arguably, maybe faster. It got hotter.
So maybe for somebody who already has the Milwaukee platform, the battery platforms, they can pick up that guy instead of this guy and save $100, $90, $80, whatever.
Yeah. While she's talking, I'm
Can you see him?
gonna go ahead and give you a little clip of this and them running, and then we're gonna give you a link so you can figure out where you can buy this. Okay. So if you look at this camera, you can see up in the top, it gives us what's called a delta. And that's basically saying the temperature difference. Right now, the red dot always focuses on the hotter one, and the hotter one is the...
Which one?
The one on your right.
This one?
Yep.
The Livowolny.
Which it is 387 degrees delta, and that is the difference between the slowest temperature of 81. So if we wanted to do the math, we could figure that out. But then I will go ahead and focus on the Milwaukee one, and that one is coming up at over like 200 degrees. I'll try to get closer without, yeah, whew, like 400. So they both get a lot hotter, this tells us. But right now, the Klein thermal camera is saying
that hurt my hand.
right now the Klein is giving us the winner, and it is telling us that if you spend $62, you're going to get hotter than if you spend $150.
There you go.
Hotter, maybe quicker. That was arguable. It comes with the accessories.
Yeah.
So that gives it my approval. So that means
Yeah.
I'm going to put a link in the video so
Right.
you can hop on Amazon and buy this if you want, or wherever the link goes to. It was on Amazon, right?
Yes.
You looked it up. Sorry. So that's it. It's a quick video, I hope. Quick.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Who knows? It's us.
All right.
So thanks for
Good job,
watching.
guys.
Yeah, and you guys, we're gonna let them cool off, and
That's
you
right.
guys, we'll see you later. Sorry, the code scan video will be next week.
That's right.
You guys have a good one.
All right. Bye.
Pack out.
All right. So we're interrupting this ending because JakeOfALL has an important announcement to make. So hang on a second.
She said announcement, but I'm gonna say more.
It's a PSA.
PSA, a warning. So, after watching the footage, and then when we were done filming, I noticed two things, and I'm going to throw a clip over here, and we're going to go into some explanations. But I didn't notice how much this thing smoked, first of all. So if you watch the video, you'll see when we used it the second, third, fourth time. And PACKOUT Princess did point out something really important, which is this is the first time we used it, and I did buy this one used. I know it doesn't smoke anymore. I don't know if it smoked the first time I used it. But take a look at this battery thing we saw. Now, I'm gonna throw this warning up and say, buyer beware. Make sure you don't leave this thing on your drill. It is definitely less expensive, but I'm gonna tell you how it is, and watch this and enjoy. This thing is running still, right? But watch this. This is one of those little PSAs. It's not running. See if they can show those and see if they can comment below why the Milwaukee one stops working. Now I'm going to show them the batteries.
Okay.
Watch this. Okay, this is the one that was the knockoff, and that's the one on the Milwaukee one. Can you guess? Can you guess? Guess below. So dead?
Not dead.
Not dead. In fact, this has all the bars. This one has two prongs, which means this one has got no limiter. This is going to run until you kill your battery.
Oh boy, that's not very
Because when I hook the Milwaukee up to the dead battery, it senses and does not turn on. Okay, well, JakeOfALL had a lot to say. So again, buyer beware. There'll be a link, but make sure if you're using this, you keep an eye on your battery light every once in a while, and you guys have a good one.